Picture this, you wake up every morning excited, not just because you know where you are going to end up, it's because how the journey is going to look like. You are loving the journey every single day. You're not chasing a difficult to finish line, you are experiencing and enjoying each and every single step in your life. That's the secret of romanticizing the process. It transforms normal things into extraordinary things that grind into masterpiece. Today I'm here to tell you why falling in love with the process is really important for achieving any success or fulfilling your dreams or fulfilling your life. Because you have so many dreams, so many desires. The list of desires and dreams never end. Once you reach one goal, once you reach one dream, you will get another dream, you will get another goal to achieve as soon as you finish your first dream. So your dreams and desires are never going to end. So whenever you look at your dreams and desires, you feel like you're never going to achieve them because that list keeps on increasing and you keep on trying the things. So that's why loving the process of achieving your goals is really important. When you start loving the process of going towards your goals, you'll start loving every single step you're going towards your goal. But if you just love your dreams, you will enjoy only the day you achieve that goal. But if you start loving the process, you will enjoy every single day when you're going towards the goal. Let me take back to the time when I started my YouTube channel. In my first few months, I used to have so many dreams. I used to have dreams of getting million views for every single video, getting so many subscribers, very less days. I really poured my heart out. I really thought I will achieve this success so easily, but reality hit really hard. My videos, which were carefully crafted, didn't get any attention. I felt like I'm pouring my soul into it, but I'm not getting any attention I needed. It felt like I was trying to do everything I could do in my hands. I was trying to plan, script everything to make sure the videos were engaging, but I didn't get any views then. I didn't get any engagement. So it felt so disappointing because I was so much attached to my goals. So after I started attaching myself to the process, this whole thing was changed. I'm not here to tell it's so easy. Don't think about the dreams, don't think about the goals, just focus on the process and everything. It's not that easy because when you're working really hard on something, when you're not getting the results you wanted, it's not that easy. I walked in the same shoes as you. I felt how you're feeling now. I put lots of hours into working on these videos, making sure they are engaging and everything, but I didn't get any views. Some days I remember I didn't even get 10 views after 6 hours. It was not that easy. When you see you put your whole soul into something for the whole week, you're working on it, you were always thinking about it, you're always thinking, yes, this video will do good, you have to do this in this video, you have to do this in this video. When you were thinking like that for the whole week and you worked very hard on that, but when you see no results after you publish that video, it's not that easy. It feels so disappointing. I know how you're feeling right now, but that is why loving the process is really important. Because when you're trying to do something, the first thing you have to do is not give up when you're not seeing the results. That's the first thing. But to not give up, it's not that easy. When you are completely focusing on your goals, completely focusing on the outcome, results of what you're doing, it's very hard to not give up. It feels so easy to just give up. That's why it's always better to focus on your process, focus on what you're doing. So it's not that easy to give up when you're focusing on the process, because when you're focusing on the process, you are completely focusing on small things. Like, did I work more on the editing skills in that week? Did I work more on engagements, like how I can make my script engaging in that week, like 5% more? So like when I think like that, it feels so much easy. It's like it's in the process, it's not the outcome. So that 5% of increasing in the engagement is in the process, that 5%. So that really helps. When your goals are so small that they feel like they are the process, you won't feel like giving up because they're not that big. You won't feel sad because you're not able to achieve it. But when you keep your goals like, I want to get 100k views, million views for this video, and you end up not getting those views, you feel really sad because you have high hopes on it and you don't get what you are looking for. In my opinion, the key to enduring resilience and eventually thriving isn't just focusing on the goals. It's all about learning to fall in love with the process itself. You might be thinking, why is it important to romanticize the process? Why? But that might be the first question you'll get, because that's what I even thought when I started. Why do I have to care about the process? I just need the end results. But life is isn't linear. There's always ups and downs in your life. When you really enjoy every up moment so high, when you are down, you will be that much disappointed as well. But you are enjoying the process of going up, process of going down. You won't feel the same kind of disappointment when you are in your down, when you are in your peak down. If you only find joy at the peak, you will miss out on most of your journey. But if you can find joy in every single step, like every single up and every single down, you will definitely enjoy everything that's going on. Then you have unlocked something very, very powerful, because when you enjoy every up and every down, when you enjoy the process of going up and going down, you are not scared of anything anymore. You're not scared that you will be disappointed when you go down. That's what happens when you're at the peak. You're really scared to go down because you don't want to face the same things what you faced before. And when you go down, you really want to get the same peak you got before, and you really feel sad that you went down again. But if you love the process, you won't feel the difference between ups and downs. You will just see it as a stage of life. When I launched my YouTube channel, this is the biggest mistake I ever did. I was so excited. I spent a lot of hours on editing. I spent a lot of hours on scripting. I spent a lot of hours on filming this whole video, and then nothing. I didn't get any views after uploading that video. That was not that easy to digest, because I was totally comparing my effort to the result. I was thinking, I put this much effort, why I didn't get enough result? That's what I was thinking. But that's not the right way of thinking, because there is no rule that says like if you work really hard, you will get what you wanted. Because if you really work hard on things that really don't matter for your goals, then you won't achieve anything. You're just working hard for nothing. So when I started, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what kind of things makes the videos more engaging. I was just trying to work more harder than smarter. That make me feel really sad when I don't see any views, because I'm not working on the main. So with the effort I put on those videos, I felt like I might get popular overnight, but it felt like all my hard work was nothing after I uploaded my video, because I think I got like 30 or 40 views in 2 days, and I was so sad because that was one of the video I worked really hard. I didn't know more about engagement, but I put a lot of hours in it and I didn't get the result I wanted. I felt really sad then. I really thought I will stop doing this, I will give up, because at that time I felt like this may not be for me, because even though I worked really hard, I didn't get any views. But now I've matured more than before. Now I understand what I'm doing. Now I understand I need to focus on the process, don't need to focus on the results. Even though I'm not getting much views now, I'm really happy, because every single week I'm improving. Every single week I made a lot of difference. Just look at my previous video. You can see so much difference between my previous video and now, because I talk more confidently than my previous video now. I can feel the difference when I'm making these videos, when I'm filming these videos, the difference between how I talk before and how I talk now. When I look back at like 4 months before, I was completely different. I was just sitting like this and talking, I'm Aditya, blah blah blah. I was doing that, but now I'm so different. I'm really happy with the progression I made until now. One day I stumbled across a short in YouTube. I think it was around 20 seconds. It had barely anything in that video, but that video got 2 million, 3 million views. And me, I'm actually crafting every single video of mine. I'm preparing the script. I'm making sure the video is more engaging. Even though I'm doing all of this, I'm barely getting any views. That's when I realized, when that happened, I couldn't help myself. I felt like, why am I doing this? Is it any worth it? Because even though I'm crafting my every single video and working so much hard on this, someone who didn't make any effort on something and they just upload a video of rock or anything and they get million views, it's not that easy to digest, because you work really hard. But that's when I realized the harsh truth. I realized that I'm completely focused on likes, views, subscribers. I was completely focusing on those things. So I was comparing my efforts to the result, and I was thinking, if I get more views, more likes and more subscribers, that's when I'm successful. That's when I achieved something. That's what the most desirable outcome for me. Then that's when I realized that's not true. because if I keep on doing it, I might not achieve it in any near time, because it will make me more disappointing with every single video, because I will keep looking at my YouTube and refreshing, reloading, but those won't increase, and it will disappoint me a lot. That's when I realized I have to start thinking in a different way. I have to start prioritizing the process. I have to start loving the process. Let me tell you something, it wasn't that easy. Instead of chasing numbers of likes, views and subscribers, completely focusing on process itself is not that easy, but it was a great turning point for me. Have you ever caught yourself so focused on the outcome that you completely forgot the process? I began to reframe my approach. I stopped asking how many views I will get for this video, how many likes I will get for this video. I started thinking like, what can I learn from creating this? That really changed my mindset. That really changed how I look at the things, because with every single video I learned something. Like on my first video, with some videos I made subtitles, and that got so much engaging. So I understood having subtitles in the video is really helpful. It makes things more engaging. In few videos I started adding b-roll to the videos. That made the videos more engaging. Then I realized, okay, subtitles are good, so and b-roll is more good. And one video I mixed both subtitles and b-roll. In that video got more views than anything. Then I realized, okay, having the subtitles and b-roll is more better than having one of each. So with every single video, when I'm trying to do, I'm understanding what is good, what is not good, what are getting me results. Even though I'm not completely focused on the results, I'm understanding what is working, what is not working. But if I completely focus on just the results, I wouldn't look at what is working, what is not working, and I wouldn't understand by now what are the things that are really working. After turning my focus toward the process, concentrating on improve my skills, I experimented with my style and finding joy in the act of creating. It was liberating. Suddenly it felt like from brainstorming ideas to hitting the publish button, every single step very fulfilling. At the moment I'm really enjoying this whole process, because I have a whole system I made in Notion. From the idea to the publish button, I made few systems for my team, so everyone in my team can understand what's happening with every video. Even I can understand when I see, okay, I have to publish this video on this date, I have to publish this video on this date. So I made those all systems, so I'm enjoying everything. If I completely focused on the results, I wouldn't have made the whole system. I wouldn't have learned this, that making this whole system will make things more easier when you're working with the team. So I think I will make another video about the whole system, how I'm using Notion as my project and task manager. Notion is a really helpful tool. I think everyone who are solopreneurs needs to start with Notion, because Notion is amazing. Once after I started Notion, I felt like why I didn't know about this website from so long. This was an amazing software. If you guys have any time, start using it. I'm even using it for my personal things, like what books I'm reading, what books I need to read, what books I'm more interested in. I categorize everything. So if you are watching this video, if you want to do something more organized, download Notion and look into it. You will really enjoy it. This video is not sponsored by Notion or anything. I'm just enjoying the Notion and trying to promote it, but they're not sponsoring me. The point I want to say with this is, if I was not focused on the process, I wouldn't know anything about the Notion. That's what the point I'm trying to say. The sooner I started focusing on process, the sooner I got more answers like Notion, Lucid Link, the server I'm using with my team. Those are all things. The only reason why I got all of those ideas are just because I was focusing on the process, not on the end result. As I said this before, to make this mindset shift, I needed a system. I broke my goals into small, very tiny things which are really achievable. Instead of aiming for a video which gets viral and which gets millions of views, I'm focusing on, like, for my next video I have to improve 5% of how I make my script more engaging. For next video I want to make sure how my editing team will make sure they will improve their editing just by more 5%. I'm not setting high goals, I'm just going step by step, so it feels more easy. It feels like I'm in a journey of going to success. I'm just not trying to take an elevator and go directly. I will take the stairs, I will enjoy and experience every single step. I know that there will be so many difficulties. I will embrace them, I will learn from them, and I will improve my skills. Believe it or not, these micro goals became my focus, and achieving them felt like winning a battle, because when you have a big goal like making your video viral, it's very hard to achieve, and you don't know when you will achieve it, so you don't know when you're going to enjoy the moment of achieving something. But if you have these small goals, and when you're achieving them, you feel like you're achieving that big goal, you will enjoy that every single achievement. By focusing on the process, I also started incorporating storytelling frameworks like hook loops. Like every video starts with a hook, and every video after the hook, every video continues with a connection, then give some information, then have a question hook. If you see my videos, all of my videos have that similar structure, but after few days I feel like I know what I'm doing this hook loop very good, so I started adding 3-act structure. If you know anything about film, if you know anything about screenwriting, you know about 3-act structure: act 1, act 2, act 3, like inciting incident, plot point 1, mid story, plot point 2, climax, and those all things. I will make another video about the 3-act structure. I think everyone will enjoy. I will try to make with some more film examples so everyone can really enjoy it. But after my hook thing, I started doing 3-act structure. Even this video is in 3-act structure, because I started with what, if you really carefully watch my video, I started with how I started my YouTube journey, how I was feeling when I started the YouTube journey. I actually told my story in a way that I'm in plot point 2 to midpoint now, so I already told about plot point 2 is like just before the climax, so I'm telling you about the things I made in the process. So if you see my video carefully, you understand I'm following this 3-act structure with careful loops, hook loops inside it. I hope I'm doing right. If you feel like they're not doing the work, if you feel like they're not going in that way, comment in the below so I will know more about it. I will work more on it. I'm still learning this. I'm still learning how to incorporate 3-act structure with hook loops and use them really well to make my videos more engaging. So if you feel like there is anything I can do, comment below. But that's what the plan. If you see my video from the start to end, you will definitely see a structure. You will definitely see how the videos are directing from one point to another point. Each video became a new challenge, new opportunity to grow, and slowly things begin to change. The reason why I'm saying things begin to change is like I feel more confident because I'm preparing more now. I know what I'm doing. I think my views are slightly increasing as well. Even my watch time is slightly increasing. Even my average is slightly increasing. So I know what I'm doing is right. I'm learning and I'm kind of growing. I can feel I'm growing now because I feel more confident with the camera and I feel more confident with the scripts as well. What do you think would happen if you break your biggest goals into smallest, tiny, micro things which are easily achievable? How easier do you think it will make you fall in love with the process? As I said before, after months of embracing the process, I feel like I'm growing. I feel like my videos are getting more traction. My subscribers count slowly climbing. But here's the thing, numbers didn't matter. What mattered was that I found a joy in the journey. I was no longer creating for the algorithm. I was creating for myself and for the people who really find value in these videos. With each video, I learned more, refined my techniques, experimented with new ideas, and deepened my connection with the audience. The process became a cycle of growth and fulfillment. It's not about just achieving the goals, it's about becoming better every single day. Romanticizing the process doesn't mean ignoring the results. It means understanding the results, a natural outcome of becoming better every single day. When you fall in love with the process, you build resilience, patience, and deeper sense of purpose. You become unstoppable when you're not waiting for the finish line, when you're celebrating every step of the way. So I will leave it to you from here, but you know the drill. If you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I will come back soon.